choice. You had two jobs, Anakin. You had the patience. You had the patience, Anakin. You had everything else. The only thing you had to worry about was patience and high ground. And you had the patience, Anakin. You know what? You know what you didn't have, though? Just something you would think would be reversed. Most people don't have the patience, Anakin. You had the patience. But the one thing you didn't have was, unfortunately, the high ground. I got the high ground, Anakin. It's okay. What could we see? What could we see, Anakin, with our high ground advantage? Huh? What's going on here, Anakin? Obi-Wan even told you. He even fucking told you. It's like, Jesus. You have two jobs in life, Anakin. I've trained you well. You have patience. I'm proud of you. He even said it. He's like, you have everything. But you don't have the high ground, Anakin. Always be aware of surroundings, Anakin. Patience. Patience, Anakin. Patience. Oh, shit, Anakin. Get that high ground, Anakin. They can't see you. They can't see you. You're too high, buddy. You're way too high. You are way too high right now. Patience, Anakin. Patience. High ground, Anakin. High ground. High ground, Anakin. High ground. Getting that high ground. It's all about that high ground. Patience, Anakin. Patience. You just don't have it. And Anakin, unfortunately, had to learn that day what that statement really, like, how the importance of you know, when your master says, look, you got two things you got to worry about. I'm not looking for 50% success rate here. I'm looking for maybe 50 and you tried it the other one, right? Like you at least get like a 70, 80 maybe, right? You don't fully have both, but you have a good amount of like patience, you know. If not, you know, some people are very patient. For example, Anakin. But he just had zero high ground. A little bit high ground, Anakin, huh? A little bit it's over, Anakin. We have the high ground, huh? How about that? How about a little bit of that? Anakin. Let's get some high ground, Anakin. Anakin. Get the high ground, Anakin. High ground. I have it, Anakin. I have high ground. It's over. It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground. So yeah, I don't know. It's kind of just a black and white. You either have it or not. High ground or not. Anakin didn't have it. High ground, Anakin. High ground, Anakin. Always get the high ground. Oh, time to get that high ground. Anakin. Anakin. High ground time. Get the high ground, Anakin. It's all about getting the high ground. Always take the high ground, Anakin. High ground, Anakin. High ground. High ground, Anakin. I'll get the high ground, Anakin. Go get the high ground, Anakin. Get the low ground, Anakin. Get the low ground. Anakin, get the low ground. High ground, Anakin. High ground. Unfortunately. You know who does have it? Bayek all the time. Are you kidding me right now? This guy is the high ground champion. Champion of high ground. Every goddamn time. Let's see the high ground, Anakin. Anakin, high ground. Patience, Anakin, and high ground. That's it. Just follow those two rules, and you've been the greatest Jedi in all of history. But you ignored the high ground rule, Anakin, so I'm not gonna make that mistake. You did everything else perfectly. You just high ground, Anakin. All right. So, in your honor, I will get the high ground. This is why I succeed. You don't, because I have high ground. I always get the high ground. High ground, Anakin. Always get the fucking high ground. This is the answer to this game. Is high ground. Patience, Anakin. Patience. The high ground, Anakin. Quickly. Quickly get the high ground. Get even higher ground. The highest ground possible, buddy. Highest fucking ground possible. High ground, Anakin.
Let's go.
Who's got the high ground right now, huh? This bird. This fucking bird. It's right. Oh. Well, look at all the information the high ground gives us. This is insanity. Always be vigilant of your surroundings, Anakin. High ground, Anakin. Immediately high ground. Get in the high ground, Anakin. High ground, Anakin. High ground, Anakin. We should name the bird Anakin. Just as a tribute. Get the high ground, Anakin. Get the high ground, Anakin. What are you doing? Stop fucking around. Get that high ground, Anakin. Huh? You kidding me right now, boss? Always get the high ground, Anakin. Alright? Just remember, high ground. It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground. Alright? Nobody knows where that's from. Like, go. How have you not? You must be one of these Star Wars purists that like refuses to watch anything other than the original trilogy, and that's it. That's all they've seen. You know, he never had high ground in real life, but we will allow him in memory to have the high ground. As a bird, immortalized as a bird with the high ground. High ground, Anakin. High ground, Anakin. High ground, Anakin. High ground, Anakin. Get the high ground, Anakin. High ground, Anakin. I have the high ground, Anakin. Patience, Anakin. Patience. Getting that high ground, Anakin. There's always a way up, Anakin. There's always high ground. Alright, Anakin. What's going on? High ground, Anakin. That high ground, Anakin. High ground, Anakin. Oh, Anakin, you see something? What is this? What is this, Anakin?